as a customer, when you see something like this, you don't care about this, you don't care about this, you care about this and this. And what you want to work on is your, I don't know where to put it, but your, oh, we're recording? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have something special for you today. Zach has spared every expense and rented out a conference. No, he hasn't. He's spent money to rent out a conference room so that we could do some off-site videos for you today. And one of the videos that we thought we would go over would be how dealers employ what's known as a four-square. In a lot of dealerships that you'll go to, the dealer will use a piece of paper that basically has 4 different squares in it. It'll list the customer's name, in my case, me, and the model that the customer's buying, which is, in my case, a Mini. It'll have the MSRP of the car, $29,150, and you all know that, well, I would never buy such a cheap Mini. It would have to be so much more expensive than that. And in the 4 squares, they would list the selling price, so you can see that they were kind enough and gracious enough to discount the car $400, bless their hearts. They've taken a look at my trade, and they've appraised my trade that, naturally I think is worth $4,000 or $5,000. They've offered me $1,500. They've asked me to put $5,000 cash down, and they've given me 3 payment ranges: $490 a month for 48 months, $470 a month for 60 months, and $420 a month for 72 months. So when a salesman would come out to present this, normally they would have it folded over, and they would come out and they'd go, "Ray, I've got some unbelievable news for you. I don't know what my sales manager was thinking today. I don't know if somebody spiked his coffee. I don't know what it was, but I can't believe what he has put together for you. This offer is just absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to share it with you. Here's the deal. We're going to discount this car for $100 for you. I got him to give us $1,500 for your trade. If you give us $5,000, I can keep you $490, $470, or $420. Which one of those is most comfortable for you?" And then usually what happens is the customer's going to go, "You're only giving me $400 off? Oh my God, you don't understand. That's quite a bit off on one of these models. Recently, I've seen most of them been selling at MSRP or slightly over. I don't know why he gave you $400, but you should feel blessed that you got that $400. Well, but I thought my trade was worth $3,000. Well, we think it's worth $15,000. If we can get you a little more for it, would that make your life a little easier?" Oh my God, it's really pouring out there, Zach. And then typically the customer's going to go, "Well, I don't have $5,000 to put down. I have maybe $500, and I wanted my payment at no more than $400 a month." At which point the salesman's going to go, "Well, it's just math at this point. It's just math. If we reduce this to $500, and it's approximately $20 for every $1,000 that we've taken off, there's what? A $90 swing in the payment right there. It's got to go up, not down. How am I going to be able to keep you here if you want to reduce this down to that?" And, well, I know you want $3,000, but what if I could get you $2,000 for your trade? And what they're doing, what the salesperson is doing, is he's massaging every box with you. But ultimately, the boxes that are going to mean anything is the cash down and the monthly payment. And that $420 a month or $400 a month that you want with the $500 down, he'll probably get you there. It's awfully dark in here. He'll probably get you there, but the term is going to be extended. They might be looking at 84 months. In the old days, I know when I was a closer and they would send me out, what they would do is they would just send me out with a payment. They would have all these squares filled in, except for the payment would be, they might go $600 a month, okay? And the customer would say, "Well, for how long?" And my response was always, "Well, I'm thinking it's probably the standard 72 months, but if you want a slightly longer term, we could probably work that out for you." Well, do 6 times 72, and you go, "Oh my God, somebody's getting taken advantage of." But this is how dealerships do it. They use the 4 square, they work each box, and then ultimately the 2 boxes they really get down to are the monthly payment and the cash down. Those are the areas that really get worked hard because for most people, for the vast majority of buyers, they are what's referred to in the business as payment buyers. They're only interested in what their monthly payment's going to be. They're not interested necessarily in the term of how long that payment's going to be, but that's all that matters to them. They don't care about the selling price. They care a little bit about the trade, but their cash down and their monthly payment are the two keys for most customers. And those are the two areas that a salesman is going to really concentrate on. So that's what you want to be on the lookout for when you go into most dealerships. You're going to see something presented to you like this in a four-square manner. It is old school, and it's still used at so many dealerships today. Our hope is that eventually we can change all that. I hope that helped. So as a customer, when you see something like this, you don't care about this, you don't care about this, you care about this and this. And what you want to work on is your, I don't know where to put it, but your OTD, your out the door pricing. Okay, you want to concentrate on what the discount is going to be, the selling price. How much can we discount that selling price? And then what are all the fees? So I need to know what the total is out the door, which is the selling price plus sales tax plus dock fees plus all their other, in some cases, nonsense fees. So if the car is $29,150, maybe you get them down to $26,000 plus fees. Now you want to know what the fees are because the out the door number, this is what you're really after. And once you get here, then you can worry about cash down, and then you can talk about payment. But until you get this number, everything else is irrelevant except for the selling price. So having said all that, just realize that we're building all this into Your Auto Advocate. So you have our market price report, which will give you an idea as to what you should be offering for the car. And then we also have our out-the-door pricing tool. So that you combine the two and you have a better understanding as to where you should be here as an out-the-door price. And all that is coming soon on our website at www.yourautoadvocate.com. And if it is free, and it is for thee, we're doing it just for you guys.